Hey actors, today we're going to talk about what to bring for your first day on set. So, congratulations, you've booked, you've got a day on set. This is particularly for a new job. You're going to go into your costume fitting, you are going to try on a bunch of costumes, we don't know what they're going to pick, so what do you bring for your first day? So, I've got it all written down here so I can go real quick for you. So, first one is underwear. You want to pack several different kinds. For underwear, you want seamless, you want to have a few different cuts, boy short, Brazilian, whatever. You don't know what they're going to pick. I would say the general rule is light colors and always seamless so it doesn't show through the costume. Just remember to, you're not necessarily going to get everything perfectly fitted to you. There might be a little bit of a fit issue, so you want to make sure that you're packing to compensate for that. So, for bras, anyone out there with breasts, this is for you. For bras, we are going to do skin tone, so it hides under darker colors and lighter colors. No lace in general, because lace shows through fabric. And production, costume, and everyone, they don't like underwear to be visible 90% of the time. If it's something that they want visible, then it'll be part of the costume. Anything visible is part of the costume. I usually bring a racer back, something strapless, or where the straps can be adjustable, and that is to compensate for any neckline that I'm not sure of, okay? So remember, you don't know what costume they're going to pick. Costume will often provide bras, but I like to have something I've worn before, because if I'm playing this human being, chances are they're not in these clothes for the first time. So I want to be comfortable in as many of my costume items as possible. So I bring a selection of my own undergarments. A bra that minimizes is a good option. So it doesn't really, if you have I'm a C cup and I still run into this problem, what tends to happen with a blouse or anything with a button is sometimes the fabric will pull on the front. And it won't necessarily fit in every situation I'm in. So if I'm standing, it might pull, but if I'm sitting, it might not. So I pack a minimizer or a bra that kind of puts everything together so that I can make sure the costume hangs properly and I'm not dealing with people taping and pulling all day. So a minimizer is a good option. And you definitely want everything to fit really well. You want anything kind of spilling. You want to pack for all possibilities because you don't know what they're going to do. The next thing, stockings. So again, production can provide stockings, and sometimes costumes won't need stockings. For me, my skin tone isn't even all the way. I don't have the perfect skin. I also get red in the cold, so I like to bring stockings. The reason I like to bring my own is I know how I like them to fit. I don't want them pushing on me, and I don't like it when they're too tight on the leg because I'm worried they're gonna rip. So I like to have worn them, and I feel better when I'm wearing a stocking. So I'm not running around with moisturizer because, sometimes I just don't have time or I forget. So stockings. You want to pack basically everything that goes under the costume and all the possibilities of that. Another thing you want to pack is a toothbrush and toothpaste, because you are very close to people. When I was studying, it was something that we did every day because we were rolling around with each other and we were doing lots of acting and lots of scenes and lots of voice work. So it's imperative that you have clean, fresh breath, and also you want clean teeth. If you're a character that doesn't have one, they will make them dirty. But toothbrush, toothpaste, do not forget. You should also bring something that you can do on the long breaks. There is always going to be a break or two, and sometimes they are painfully long. I will usually nap, but if I've got work to do, then I will bring my laptop. I will bring the chargers for my phone and my laptop so that I can get some work done or read a book. But something to do in the breaks is really important. Another thing that I would make sure that you have on you all the time is water. They will provide that, but we are striving for the environment, so bringing a bottle and filling it up is a great move. So water and all your undergarments is what we've kind of got on the list so far with a toothbrush and toothpaste. Chargers, if you're bringing phones or laptops, or you're bringing a book. Another thing that I think you can forget really easily is a pen or pencil, and a highlighter too if you want. So you get physical sides in the trailer. On the front of the sides, I'll do a video, I'll show you an old call sheet, but you have the front of the call sheet with co-stars' names and the director, producer, name of the show, when you're being called, etc. And then in the back, on that back sheet, you have the rest of the crew, and then you'll have all of your sides, which has your lines on them, the scenes you're in and the scenes they're filming that day. For me, movies are never shot in order. So if it's a mystery, I like to write on the top of the scene, who do I know? Is this before or after someone died? How is that relevant to me? Have I met this person before? Because I'm talking to them all day, sometimes I forget that I haven't met them in the actual movie. So I write those kind of notes on there. I'll write any script analysis notes, my objective, like what do I want in the scene? Just stuff that I can look and be like, oh, there it is, right? And I write that on there. Another thing that I do with the highlighter is I highlight people's names. So you are dealing with huge crew, but there are key crew members that you will converse with all the time. So the on-set third, on-set costume, makeup and hair, and sound, and the director. So you want to know everyone's name. It's not a sin not to know their names, but it's a sign of respect and it's professional. A lot of the time they will accidentally call you by your character's name, and so you really feel the difference when they learn yours, so you should learn theirs. I always try to learn everyone's names. No matter how nervous you are, introduce yourself, say your name, so they say their name, and then if you forget it, you can ask them again. But people really do appreciate that, especially the PAs. A lot of them are running around putting coats on you in the cold. You really want to make sure that they are acknowledged. It's very, very important. It is a family and it is a collaborative art form. So highlighter and pen for names and any notes you want to write on your script. Then after that would be pretty much the end of what I'm packing. And then what I do, because I don't like to have lots of random bags, is I have here the little case that I bring to set. So I bring a little rolly bag to set, and it has everything in it, including the bag that I will take out of my trailer at circus and then go to set with. So circus is base camp, and then sometimes circus is very far away from the set and they won't shuttle you back and forth. So you want a bag to carry from one place to another. That's also just really important. You want to make sure it's not falling open. So just like a nice neat bag to take to set. Another thing is when you are prepping to go in the morning, or the night before, you want to make sure that your hair is clean and washed with no product. Sometimes they'll give you specific directions to leave a natural curl, or you'll talk with costume the day before and you might sort of blow it out so it's not, my hair's really curly, so I blow it out if that's what they want. No product in the hair, no makeup, and the hair should be dry. If you come to set with wet hair, it adds at least 40 minutes that they have not accounted for, which pushes their day back. Do not come to set with wet hair unless it's absolutely told that you should come to set with wet hair. Most likely they wet it for you if they really want to do that. So dry hair, no products. You can prep your face. You can put your moisturizer on. You see a lot of actresses and actors coming to set with some eye patches to get rid of bags. Whatever you want to do for that, for skin prep, totally fine, do it. But no makeup. You're the blank canvas and they are creating their art on you, right? So it is totally fine to come to set looking like you just woke up. Actors come to set looking like trash. That's fine, because a whole bunch of people are going to make sure you look however they want you to look on the day. For clothing, I would wear something loose and comfortable. I would especially wear something that zips or has a wider neck so that if I'm taking it off, I'm not disturbing my makeup or my hair. It's unlikely you want to stay in your costume the whole day. I've been in costumes that have had corsets and girdles and all of it. You just want to get out of it to have a break because your muscles can actually start to cramp and become uncomfortable. And I don't want to be in them for 12 hours. So a tracksuit, a pair of jeans, things that are loose. You don't also want to like create dents and lines. So even like a ball cap sometimes, which I wear all the time, they can create a little dent here. Just everything loose and easy to walk around in, easy to change into. Don't be self-conscious about coming to set not looking your best, because it's not your job. Your job is to act that day and to be put into the costume of your character. So that's what I would pack prior to going to set. Also, your phone should be on silent all day. It is going to be a total nightmare if it rings. That's all from me. That's what I would bring. If anyone has anything else that they like to bring to set, please post it below so everyone can share in your knowledge as well. Okay, actors, go crush it.